Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Cheese and welcome to a brand new video about Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered for the PlayStation 4. If you guys didn't know it by now, the game is actually free if you do have PlayStation Plus. I've been playing the game a lot lately. I freaking love it. It's a game that I used to play on the PlayStation 3. I believe it's like 12 or like 11 years ago, something around that range. I really like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I would really like to see Modern Warfare 2 coming out as well. When the remastered edition of the game came out, I actually didn't buy it because it cost 40 euros or $40 or pounds, wherever you're at. And I thought it was kind of a lot of money for a game which was actually already out, a game that I actually already bought before. With all of these Call of Duties coming out literally every year, I didn't found it like a good price to buy it. Right now it's free, so I assume literally everyone is actually downloading it right now. If you haven't downloaded it yet, make sure to do it right now. Comment down below if you guys actually are playing the game already, or if you're gonna play it, let me know. I would really like to know. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe down below if you didn't do that yet, and have fun watching this video. So Call of Duty 4 is actually where Call of Duty started to get really freaking popular. First you have, of course, Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't even know what Call of Duty 1, 2, or 3 looks like, but they just blew up with this game, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and now of course Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered is where the game really like got so much popularity that they got like the biggest games coming out. If you're playing Call of Duty 4 and you know the moment you actually saw it for the first time, the graphics were just revolutionary. There was like not another game out that was just looking this good and had this kind of play style, and everything was pretty new. Now Call of Duty is of course like copying what they used to do over and over again, which doesn't make it that revolutionary in my own opinion. Of course they come with new stuff. Of course, like at World at War, Call of Duty World at War, they came with Nazi zombies, and they of course milked that out with another Nazi zombies, another Nazi zombies, another Nazi zombies, and of course more Nazi zombies in every single Call of Duty. I do think it's a cool concept, but it started to losing like how revolutionary it is, how new it is, and of course people are really in love with it. But I personally think a game is actually doing good when it just shocks the market. And when Call of Duty 4 came out, it really shocked the market. Everybody was just like, wow, this game is amazing, everyone has to play it. And people just fell in love with it, how it worked, like these small maps with snipers, with submachine guns, and everything you could do. You do the challenges, level up, the rank system, and everything was pretty new. So they found themselves a concept and they stuck to it. Of course, a lot of things in Call of Duty has been changed over the years. At the beginning, literally all the games, all the series were just foot on the ground. Right now, that is different, of course, with Black Ops 3. We don't have foot on the ground there. There are a couple of different examples, and actually there are, I guess, like 20 Call of Duty games out right now. Literally so many of these games, and I kind of think it lost its shine over the years. But I do think the original Call of Duties, like the ones that I feel like that they are the classics, are COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, World at War, games like that. I don't think these games actually lost their shine, but I just don't experience the same thing as I used to if I play new Call of Duty games. That's why I really like this Call of Duty in particular. They also changed a couple of things. There are more things you can do to the camos. So like you used to know the camo system where you could just play and your weapon leveled up and you can get more camos. Right now you can also buy yourself COD points like you could in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, for example. You could just buy yourself COD points, and with that stuff you can actually get yourself like a lot of different camos, little special camos. But still, the whole game pretty much works the same with attachments, with perks, and that is all not changed a single bit. Although maps are a little bit different, they do look a little bit different. Of course, the quality of the game is different because it just looks way better, of course, and because you're running this on the PlayStation 4, it definitely looks way better. And like I said, the maps have been changed. There are a couple of maps that just look different. and they didn't actually add new maps to the game. They didn't do that. I'm about the Call of Duty losing its shine thing. I don't want to like be negative about that because it's not meant to be negative, like what I just said. I just think it, for me at least, it lost its shine because if I have a new Call of Duty, I like to play it, but I don't know, it kind of gets boring quite fast for me compared to how long I could play. For example, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I think I've played that game for like 10,000 hours or something like that, like in the same amount of time. I was just really addicted to that game back in 2013. After that, I stopped playing it, and I started to get a social life and stuff like that. But the game was just really dope, and I don't feel the same way with these new Call of Duties coming out. Maybe I'm just a basic boy because when Call of Duty World War II came out, I've been playing that game also for hundreds and hundreds of hours, and I really enjoyed it. So I think I'm just like kind of stuck to the basics of Call of Duty instead of all these extreme things with flying through the air and stuff like that. I just assume that I just like the play style more than what is right now with all the weird stuff going on, you know, like the weird kill streaks and people flying through the air and all these special abilities. I think I'm just more like of the classic, into the classic game. With this Nazi zombies though, I really feel like completely the opposite, because I just feel like the weirder it gets, the better it is, in my experience playing zombies. I do think this game still has a lot to offer. You can easily download it, purchase it from the PlayStation Store. This month, if you do have PlayStation Plus, like I already said at the beginning of the video, make sure to do it. It's definitely worth it. You can also play the campaign, so it's not only multiplayer, you do have campaign, you have multiplayer for free, those two things for free. So just the game itself, it's not Infinite Warfare. As well as you had this bundle, as you guys may remember when the Remastered Edition came out, because Infinite Warfare wasn't that popular when it came out. A lot of people were negative because, yeah, of course they people want them to stick to the roots, but that's not possible, like I already explained to you guys, because a game has to shock the market, because it has to be something special every single time, and it's pretty hard to do that. So like really a big shout out to Infinity Ward and also to Treyarch for making these insane games every single time. By the way, let me know in the comments down below what you think is the coolest thing here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and also of course it's free. I get it, guys. The coolest thing is probably that it's free, but in the game itself I'm talking about right now. If you guys want me to make another video about Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, make sure to let me know as well, as I really like to play this game with you, as of course I know the ins and outs about Call of Duty. The game is nice, it plays better than it does on the PlayStation 3 as far as I can remember it. So judge for yourself, I would say. Of course, now that it's free, there are a lot of new players in the game. You notice it when you log in, because this game, Remastered Edition, has been out for 2 years now. And you notice that when you go online, you see a lot of players that are actually level 5 or level 2. And you see that there are actually people, like they're downloading it like crazy. And I think the people that are like really good, like veteran in this game, they probably have a lot of fun now with all these, maybe even new people, maybe even people that never played Call of Duty before. Also, I don't really think there are so many people that actually didn't play Call of Duty or whatsoever. Maybe not this Call of Duty in particular. I do think, of course, there are a lot of children that didn't play this game yet, as they only play Fortnite. I've also been playing a lot of Fortnite on the channel as well. But of course, children also have to know what a good game actually looks like, and now they can actually play one for free. And I guess that's what people just really like, because lately all the games that are actually doing good are games that are for free, and where you have to pay for specific skins and stuff like that. Games that are actually really good are not getting the attention that I think they really deserve. For example, Call of Duty, for example, Red Dead Redemption, and there are a lot of more examples as well. But the free games are just getting all the attention, and the kids just seem to like it. As I don't see anything wrong with that, honestly. Of course, a lot of people are like, okay, these free games are getting all the attention because they're free. And of course, but it's a new generation. New generations always have different opinions on what is cool. Of course, it's a game mostly made for children. For example, Fortnite is a game made for children, and also that is a big part, a big deal, because I used to play this Call of Duty game actually when I was a child, which is pretty aggressive, maybe a little too realistic, as you have Fortnite, which is really animated. So these things are just really different, and I think colors also do a lot with children as they play a game that they really like. They just implement so many things that children just get addicted to really quickly. That's why the game, for example, a game like Fortnite does really good. Also, Battle Royale is one of the biggest game modes of the moment, and literally everyone knows about it, so I'm not gonna like explain what it is or something. Everybody has already seen it. But I just think, like, how long is this Battle Royale like trend gonna be like going on for? Because we had this with PUBG, which was a while ago. We had this with different games, which was actually also a while ago. Now we have this with Fortnite. We have this with Apex Legends. And I just wonder, how long is this going to be interesting? I don't know. If I was a kid when Fortnite was coming out, I don't know if I actually would like it. I think I would still stick to a game like Call of Duty over Fortnite for some reason. Because just the Battle Royale thing, it's super hard to win a goddamn game. I don't really think children are winning lots and lots of games. So I personally would be really annoyed. And don't get me wrong, I like these Battle Royale games as well. Like, I play them on the channel, I do play them a lot. But the thing is, if you die in a Battle Royale game, it always feels so goddamn bad. That after you die a couple of times, I don't really feel like playing sometimes. And when I play Call of Duty, you just die the whole match, and it doesn't matter that much, you know what I mean? Like, you just respawn and you can't play again, and in Fortnite you just have to do everything all over again, which sometimes sucks a little bit, and which also sometimes makes me a little angry as well. So now I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been talking to you guys about Modern Warfare Remastered, what I think is nice, what is actually all in the game. I've been talking about how Call of Duty is actually laying in this new industry as well. And Battle Royale, of course, the popularity of Battle Royale. You like it, I love it, but it's still gonna contain. So it's actually also added to Black Ops 4. So like it or love it, like I said, just try to make the best of it. Do whatever you want. Have fun playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. It was definitely a lot of fun talking to you guys. I hope you liked it. This was Cheese. I will check you guys in another one. This was Cheese. Peace.